Greetings, Cabot Cove Clubbers. Hello, how are you? It's a grey, rainy day here on the south coast of England, but I'm quite cosy in my lovely house. I'm looking after this house for someone who's living on houseboat for a couple of years. It's such a nice house. It's very cosy. It's got double glazing, so it's quite warm in the winter, which is good. I am going to tell you a bit about my new book, the Vera Haiku book. It's a small but perfectly formed little book. I'm very pleased with it. This is for fans of Vera, and I get a feeling that people that like Murder, She Cooked probably would like Vera. You'll have to let me know if you are a fan. If you've never seen it, give it a go, because the heroine is a woman of a certain age. I think she's got quite a bit in common with Jessica Fletcher. She's a lot grumpier. She's very grouchy. So she's not got Jessica's sunny disposition, but she's a woman of a certain age. She's very intelligent. She solves crimes. And I think she's a really interesting character. So my little book of haiku is a poem that I've tried to encapsulate each episode. 54 episodes or 56? Not quite sure. But there's a little haiku for each episode. I've opened it at random. Would you like me to read you one? This makes me laugh, but it might only make sense to English people because they've got a bit of slang in it. Let's see. Death of a family man. A dodgy plonk scam. In, out, shake it all about. Buy cheeky wee red. Does that make any sense whatsoever to you? So plonk is wine, cheap wine. In, out, shake it all about is a line from the Okie Kokie. Is that song famous everywhere or just in England? Oh, Okie Okie Kokie. I'll put a link to it just in case you're wondering what on earth I'm talking about. And buy cheeky wee red means buy a small glass of red wine, I think. It's a while since I've seen that episode. Anyway, you get the picture. I quite often mention food and drink because you know that I'm obsessed with that. But it's not all about food and drink. It's really about the character of Vera, her relationships with her work colleagues, her turn of phrase, the beautiful Northumberland countryside. I had never been to Northumberland before I started watching Vera. My lovely friend Caroline Frick, who lives in Texas, during the pandemic, she started watching Vera. You can't get much further than Texas. The landscape, the weather. Northumberland's a bit rainier than here in general, I would say. So she started watching it during the pandemic and she loved it. It was real escapism for her. And I think this is a nice cosy thing to watch on a rainy day like today. I might even watch one this evening, might treat myself. So that's my new book. They're only available on Etsy because I'm only getting them printed in batches of 10. So if you would like one, skip over to my Etsy shop. Nice present if you've got a Vera fan in your life. And let's face it, folks, Christmas is fast approaching. I wanted to tell you about another thing. Because I'm saving up to go to Mendocino, which is the real Cabot Cove, because I've been invited to go there for the Murder, She Wrote Festival in 2027. So not next year, but the year after, so I'm saving up. I've done some merchandise. It's very exciting. So, as well as the book, of course, you can get a Murder, She Cooked mug that you can sip while you're reading the book or while you're watching Murder, She Wrote, of course. There's a coaster, you can stand it on. There's also, if you've got Cooking the Detectives, or you're going to buy Cooking the Detectives book for someone for Christmas, matching mug. And the other thing I've decided to do is, because I send out signed copies of my books via Etsy, but postage from the UK to outside the UK is getting very expensive. It's gone up recently because of new customs tariffs and all kinds of things. So I know that lots of people will be buying my books from Amazon, which is fine. It's better for me if you buy it from Etsy because I'm saving up, and you know, I don't get so much if you buy it from Amazon, but no worries. I understand that postage is much quicker and much cheaper from Amazon. But I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, oh, is there a way I could personalize your book for you somehow, even though I can't sign it when it's coming from Amazon? So I've come up with a few things. This is a postcard that I had made from a work of art that I had done to illustrate one of Angela Lansbury's recipes. So I had this done when I was launching Murder She Cooked Volume 1. It's massive, so it's about this big, the original, but I had these postcards made. Can't buy these in any shop. So if you would like me to send you one of these, you can put it on your fridge, you can use it as a bookmark in a cookbook. It's quite big. But yeah, I've had people say they use it as a bookmark in cookbooks. I'm going to be selling these on Etsy, and you can either request a particular message or I'll just make something up. But this might be nice if you're buying a Murder She Cooked book, because obviously the postage is much cheaper on something like this than it is on a book. And in a similar vein, I have little greetings cards, which I can write a message in. I've only got 5 of these. So if you'd like one of these to be sent either to you or to a friend or family member, you could even send them this as a Christmas card, couldn't you? Or it would be from me. Or you could buy one blank and write in it yourself. The world's your oyster. And the other thing is my 3 bookmarks. Some people collect bookmarks, so this might be a good thing. So there's one that is specifically a Murder She Cooked bookmark. There's my general silverscreensuppers.com bookmark. And there is one for Cooking the Detectives. Now this one's good because if you've got Spotify on your phone, this is actually a QR code. And you can scan this on your phone and it will take you to a TV detective themes playlist that Mr. Rathbone has put together. So there you go. So they are a few things that I'm offering in my Etsy shop for this Christmas, maybe beyond. If people buy them, I'll continue doing them. Yeah, at the moment, I've only got, as I say, a few copies of this and a few of these, but the rest I have many of. And the mugs and the coaster, they're not, I don't send these out. These are print on demand. So the postage on these should be okay, because if you're in the US, they get made in the US and sent to you from a US based manufacturer. And if you're in the UK, they get made in the UK. So I feel a bit like sell, buy my stuff. But Christmas time is the most important time for small businesses like myself. All my books are self-published. I do everything, my friends. I do it all myself. I love it at Christmas because my little writing room becomes like Santa's grotto. I'm packaging things up, and I've got really friendly with my postman because sometimes I get him to come and collect the stuff if it's raining. And I can't be bothered to walk to the post office. The post office isn't very far away, but sometimes, you know, when you're really busy, here in the UK, you can pay 30p per parcel and I'll come and get it for you. So sometimes I do that if I'm particularly busy or feeling particularly lazy. So my lovelies, I hope you will think about putting something on your Christmas list or buying something nice for somebody that you really like or somebody you don't really like. You might be thinking, oh God, I've got to buy Auntie Marjorie a Christmas present and I don't really like her. Well, yes, I don't know what to get her. Well, get her a Murder She Cooked mug. She'd love that, wouldn't she? Okay, my friends, that's all from me this time. Hope you're enjoying the autumny weather. If you are in an autumny sort of place, it's lovely here, really. We've been having some nice weather. Today's not so great, but we have been having nice weather. Anyway, I'm English, so we always have to talk about the weather. Hope it's nice where you are, and I'll say cheerio for now. Bye-bye, my lovelies.